A spate of desecrations of Hindu temples in the state of Andhra Pradesh has created a huge political flashpoint and a high-level investigation, with the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Mohan Reddy, coming under a lot of allegations and pressure over these incidents. All of them attacks on a series of temples. On December the 29th, a 400-year-old idol of Lord Ram at the Ramatirtham temple in Andhra Pradesh's Vizianagaram was vandalized. Portions of the idol were found at a pond nearby. The vandalized idol was discovered by the temple priests. It caused a huge furor. The attack has triggered outrage across Andhra Pradesh as attacks on temples are being reported in large numbers in other parts of the state. According to the top police official of Andhra Pradesh, the Director General of Police, over 200 temple attack cases are being reported in the state every year since 2015. So Chief Minister Jagan Mohan Reddy is facing opposition heat over these alleged attacks on these Hindu temples. The TDP chief, the opposition chief, Chandrababu Naidu, along with hundreds of his supporters, recently marched to Ramatirtham, the 400-year-old temple in Vizianagaram, which was attacked on December the 29th, with the Lord Ram idol being vandalized. He also called Jagan a Christian chief minister. So it's become very communal and very personal. And the TDP chief said that if these attacks continue, then Jagan Mohan Reddy should step down as chief minister. The BJP and Pawan Kalyan's Janasena party also tried marching to the Vijayanagar temple yesterday, but were stopped and their leaders were put under house arrest. So things have become very, very tense. Meanwhile, one of the most powerful seers of the twin Telugu states, Chinna J.R. Swami, has condemned what he calls growing number of attacks on temples in the state. The Andhra Pradesh government under Jagan Mohan Reddy, the chief minister, however, has accused the opposition of trying to politicize these recent attacks. In fact, the chief minister has accused the opposition of mounting these attacks as a form of political guerrilla warfare to distract and divert from welfare schemes in the state. Chief Minister Reddy has ordered a CID probe and hinted at a political conspiracy.
मंदिरों को तोड़ फोड़ करना ये नहीं था इससे पहले इस राज्य में। आजकल तो सब लोगों का मन में ऐसा डर फैल गया है कि आज क्या होगा, कल क्या होगा, ये पता नहीं चल रहा है। कुछ दिन पहले वो रामतीर्थ क्षेत्र में राम जी का सिर निकाल दिया और आज यहाँ प्रकाशम डिस्ट्रिक्ट में रहने वाले बहुत उज्जवल और प्रभावशाली मंदिर था नरसिंह भगवान का, क्षण क्षण में क्या हो रहा है ये पता नहीं चल रहा है।
Were you sleeping for last 7 days? You ordered CID probe only after hue and cry of Hindus in Andhra Pradesh and BJP Janasena agitation. Why did you give red carpet to Chandrababu Naidu and Vijay Sai Reddy Garu when they visited Ramatirtham? And what about CID? Is there any time-bound schedule for CID? And why only CID for Ramatirtham? Why not for Pithapuram? Why not for Antarvedi? Why not for other incidents?
Unfortunately, they are neither being administered nor is security being provided, which these attacks itself is ample proof. The government does not want to discharge its duties. They want to absolve the endowments department from its duties. This is an incorrect way of doing things.
Joining me live now, Abhaya Chaudhary is an MLA from the ruling YSRCP in Andhra Pradesh. Krishna Sagar Rao is spokesperson of the BJP in the state, and Pattabhiram Komareddy is spokesperson of the TDP. Gentlemen, welcome. Mr. Chaudhary, I would like to come to you first. You belong to the ruling party in Andhra Pradesh.
Thank you,
the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, has ordered a CID probe into the vandalism of a Ram statue in the Vizianagaram temple, the Ramatirtham temple. But he has also made a very serious allegation, sir, and he has said that these acts of vandalism are a political conspiracy, and he has basically hinted that these are the acts of the opposition, that the opposition is doing these acts of vandalism in order to distract from things happening in the state. Does this mean that the investigation is complete and the culprits who are responsible have been found?
Thanks, Shiva. I think, just to mention, our party or our chief minister works beyond any religious or any caste-based politics. I think whatever incident that happened, absolutely, we all condemn it. I mean, at the moment in Andhra Pradesh, there is we are distributing house sites for close to 31 lakh people. So our chief minister is becoming a social reformer across the country by distributing such a huge number of house sites to the poor. And the poor contains all religious people. There are Hindus, there are Christians and Muslims who does not have a place to live in.
But Mr. Chaudhary, just answer my question. We'll get to that in a moment. Just answer my question. Have the culprits been identified? Because from what the chief minister is saying, he's directly saying, while this CID investigation is on, he says the opposition is doing these acts of desecration and vandalism.
At the moment, there were like close to 21 cases, out of which 6 have been arrested. There were no clues on the 10 of the incident that happened. So we are investigating. I mean, the moment this incident happened, there were 5 teams, special teams have bbeen put in at Ramathirdam and to identify what's happening. So these incidents are happening. They're trying to identify the temples where there were less population, and in the midnight hours, on the isolated places, these temples are being attacked.
Okay.
And the next day, it's worked as a strategy, and the next day it comes into social media, then catched up by the other media channels. And
Okay.
this is continuously happening in the state. And we see, the thing is, it's sort of a diverse politics, as our CM sir has said. Vandalizing acts of diverse people of AP love to be in a harmony without the interference of God or religious-based politics.
Okay.
See, I think BJP and TDP is not one thing I want to mention. BJP or TDP is not a sole protector of Hindus in this country.
Okay.
They should refrain from acting on religion-based agenda. Mark my words, they will never be excused by the people of AP.
So
people
this is
of
a
AP
religious.
are intelligent enough.
This is a communal attack and a religion-based agenda being mounted by the TDP and the BJP, says the ruling party. Mr. Komareddy, your chief, the former Mr. Chandrababu Naidu, has basically launched this attack. He's made it very personal also. He's called Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy a Christian chief minister, which makes it very personal as well. But the YSRCP, which is the ruling party, says this is the communal agenda of the TDP. Respond to that.
Good evening, Shiv. First of all, I would like to remind Shiv that in the past 1.5 years, after Jagan Mohan Reddy took over as Chief Minister, there are 138 incidents of attacks on temples. It is not 1 or 2. As we speak today in the morning, there is one more incident in Visakhapatnam district. In Golugonda Mandal, an idol belonging to Lord Vinayaka had been destroyed. The hands of Lord Vinayaka have been chopped off.
What is the specific allegation you're making, Mr. Komareddy? What is the specific allegation? When your party chief says Christian chief minister, what are you alleging? Are you alleging that Jagan Mohan Reddy is presiding over this?
Yeah, Shiv, what I'm saying is, even after 138 incidents, the government is not able to arrest one single person. What is it conveying? Are you not able to arrest one single person in the past 1.5 years? And every day you find an incident happening somewhere or the other in the state.
Okay.
What is the police doing? And yes, you have to acknowledge the fact that the chief minister's family runs an organization which preaches Christianity. There is nothing wrong. Any citizen in India.
I'll come to you. You can answer. Let me just bring in, Mr. Chaudhary, let me just bring in Krishna Sagar Rao, BJP as well.
Let me finish, Shiv. Ask not to interrupt. Let me finish.
Yeah,
it is a fact that the chief minister's family, his brother-in-law,
it's a chief minister of a state.
Mr. Chaudhary, I'll give you time to rebut and respond.
And on the other hand, they attack Hindu temples. See, YSRCP leaders were caught red-handed. Shiv. Damodar Reddy of YSR Congress Party in Kurnool district.
Okay.
He had demolished a temple in Kurnool and he's caught red-handed.
The short point, Mr. Komareddy, basically you're saying, basically what you're saying is nobody has been arrested because this is the work of the ruling party. Let me bring in the BJP spokesperson also. Krishna Sagar Rao is also with us. Mr. Rao, the BJP is also mobilized in a big way. There have been some house arrests that have also been conducted against some of your leaders. But the Director General of Police of Andhra Pradesh says that attacks on temples have been happening, you know, for many years. But the BJP and the TDP are making it out to be something that's only happening under Jagan Mohan Reddy. How would you respond to that? And is the BJP also saying that this is basically the so-called Christian chief minister presiding over these attacks on Hindu temples?
No, my question to the DGP is, why should temples be attacked in a state? And is it not unprecedented that 130, 140 incidents happen in a state, and the police is saying that this is happening even before, so let's be quiet. Now, why should anybody attack temples? And it is not just about temples, Shiv, here. The issue is about the competence of the government to enforce law and order. Is it wrong, as an opposition party, BJP questioning why is it CM Jagan not able to contain this kind of a menace of desecration of gods, temples, destroying the idols? And this is not a small issue. And even till now, despite many repeated demands and dharnas by Bharatiya Janata Party, CM Jagan hasn't moved. That shows he's shunning the responsibility as a chief minister to protect law and order, protect the freedom of practicing religion. That is what BJP is highlighting. I'm asking a pointed question, Shiv, to the representative of YSRCP. What would have happened if 10 churches, 10 mosques were desecrated in Andhra Pradesh? What would happen?
Let him answer.
What would happen
So multiple points have been made against the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh and the YSRCP, Mr. Chaudhary. Answer the specific points raised by both.
See, I mean, we seriously condemn first the TDP. They doesn't have any sense. A Chief Minister of a state belongs to everybody. And Mr. Patabi was talking very foolishly on a national media, talking about a chief minister of a state.
Mr. Komareddy, let him finish. I'll give you one time. No cross talk. This is a sensitive issue. This is a sensitive, emotive issue. Let's do one at a time.
Shiv, this is a sensitive issue. I agree to that.
What does
Mr. Komareddy, let him finish. Let him finish. You'll get time to speak.
Religion, and on the other side,
let him finish. You've asked him a question. Mr. Komareddy, let Abhaya Chaudhary speak. Let him speak. Let him speak. Yes, answer the question.
Let me say, yeah. Shiv, I think out of this, we have identified 57,525 places where temples, churches, or mosques are there. And we have around 12,064 places. We have installed 39,708 cameras recently. So we are trying to install cameras. See, these incidents happen across the country.
It is so
certain people trying to come in and our party goes beyond religions and caste-based politics.
In a bus station, Goddess Sita's idol was destroyed. Where are your cameras? Where are your cameras?
As a political
bus station, Mr. Chaudhary.
It's a political guerrilla warfare.
One second. Mr. Komareddy, one second. Let him
finish. Let me explain.
Where are your
Mr.
cameras?
Patabi, you need to have a patience
What
on a
nonsense
national
you're
media
talking?
for the people
Where are
to
your
respond.
cameras in a bus station? How can an idol be destroyed in a bus station?
One second.
Where thousands of people
Let him make his point, then you can rebut him. You and Krishna Sagar Rao can rebut him. Let him finish his point.
Rebut him. Let me finish my point. See, TDP doesn't have any sense to talk in this channel at the moment. Just on the Krishna Pushkaralu, when their government was there, close to 34 temples have been destroyed by them. 8 mosques and masidas have been also destroyed by them. So they don't. I don't want to go back to what they did and what we're trying to do. We all respect religion. People of AP are intelligent enough. So if BJP want to make inroads, they want to make inroads in this state by trying to create
I will ask Krishna Sagar Rao that question next. But before that, Mr. Komareddy, apart from calling it a political conspiracy, the other thing that the ruling party of Andhra Pradesh is saying is that, you know, there have been 200 plus such incidents, but not all of them are attacks. You know, some of them include incidents of hundi theft, treasure trove gangs, etc., operating to damage and vandalize temples. And therefore, it is not right to club all these different incidents as some kind of ominous design by the ruling party. They're all separate incidents, not one. How would you respond to that? And you can also respond to what Abhaya Chaudhary said.
Shiv, I have a list of 138 incidents exclusively of attacks on temples, destruction of idols, beating up of archakas, grabbing temple lands. These are all exclusive list of 137 incidents. And today we have incident number 138. And apart from attacking temples and destroying idols, Shiv, we should also understand that Jagan Mohan Reddy government is issuing GOs to grab temple lands. What is this conveying? See, I'm only speaking facts. Mr. Chaudhary might not digest it, but it is a fact that day in and day out, Brother Anil, who is the brother-in-law of Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy, he
Stop
preaches one
going into your
religion.
family
Mrs.
politics.
Vijayamma,
Talk about the
mother of
state and
Jagan Mohan
welfare
Reddy
of the
Garu,
state.
This is-
preaches
yeah,
Stop
one
going into
religion.
individual
You have
politics.
every freedom to do it.
You,
no,
on, on the specifics, on the specifics of family, I'll give you time to rebut.
Is it not a
But
fact?
okay, so so you're sticking to your point, Mr. Komareddy, and saying that there is a design here. You're saying that these are not disparate incidents. There is a unifying theme running through all of this because of the atmosphere that has been made possible by the Chief Minister. Before I get the YSRCP representative back in, answer this, Krishna Sagar Rao. You've got the YSRCP basically saying that the BJP, which has no ground here, is trying to make inroads because it sniffs a communal issue by trying to, mount these allegations against the Chief Minister, saying that he is responsible for overseeing the organized desecration of temples in Andhra Pradesh.
BJP didn't have ground in Haryana, in Tripura, in Maharashtra, in Telangana. We did not use any communal agenda to get ourselves ahead. It's a shame that we talk about BJP finding these opportunities when it is the incompetence, utter incompetence of the government which is resulting in this. It's pure escapism. Now, I'll only refer to what CM Jagan said. CM Jagan said there is a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah.
So is he accepting he has lost the warfare? Is he accepting that he has given up? Now, if there is a guerrilla warfare by a political party, now I also wish to say TDP never spoke about Hindus or it never talked about, it was a party of political appeasement. TDP, I don't know when it woke up to protect the majority's interests. It
war
was
over
always
Hindus,
appeasing
basically.
the majority. And today it wants to make a political agenda out of it. That's all right. But we are a party which is questioning as an opposition about the competence and incompetence of allowing these places of worship of Hindus being attacked and desecrated.
Okay.
So we are not making it a communal agenda. We are questioning as an opposition on the competence of the government. You should answer.
Okay.
Number two, why is there no action? Now, all this story is all right by the MLA there, but why is there no action?
No, this is
Have
a
you
fair
given
question.
up?
This is a fair question.
What is stopping
Abhay Chaudhary, with these 200 plus attacks that have taken place, the BJP says they are not asking a communal question. They are questioning the competence of so many incidents happening and no action really being taken. And the fact that there are so many incidents with each passing year means that the government is being ineffective against attacks on these temples, Mr. Chaudhary.
Shiv, let me get the facts right. Out of the 150 cases that's been registered, we have arrested close to 259 people so far. On the national media, I'm telling you this. The attacks on temple, as our Chief Minister has said, we believe strongly this is a political guerrilla warfare.
Okay.
Our Chief Minister had clearly called out and directed the polices to tackle the situation. We have installed 40,000 cameras. We were on every temple. We are trying to put a person in there to make sure they're safe over the night. So these attacks, we need to be clear. Across the country, these kind of incidents happen. So at the moment, because it's happening in Andhra Pradesh and because the Andhra Pradesh is doing a welfare, our Chief Minister is becoming a social reformer across the country.
But I feel compelled, Mr. Chaudhary, I feel compelled to ask a follow-up question. I understand that, that in the political sphere, but political battlefield, allegations, counter allegations need to be made, especially because you've got the TDP and the BJP, attacking the Chief Minister. But here you're saying that 259 people have been arrested, many cases have been registered, etc. And yet, there is this allegation of political guerrilla warfare. I want you to make that clear for me.
One single person.
I want you to make that clear for me. No. One second, Mr. Komareddy. Mr. Chaudhary, when the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh says political guerrilla warfare, is he specifically saying that TDP and BJP karyakartas or workers are going and desecrating these temples in order to defame the YSRCP and Jagan Mohan Reddy? Is that what he's saying?
Absolutely. No, absolutely, Shiv. I think I'm on the national media. I'm stating again, absolutely, it's a ploy played by the TDP and the BJP because they cannot digest the welfare that's happening in the state. People of AP are intelligent enough. to know who are the creators of peace and who are the killers of the peace here.
Okay.
The killers of the peace in Andhra Pradesh
Coming to you, Krishna Sagar Rao.
is the TDP, is TDP and the BJP trying
Let him finish. You can go back to him when he finishes. Let him finish.
into the state.
No, I wanted to extract that specific allegation that you're making, because this is a grave allegation. You know, if the Chief Minister is saying that the opposition and its karyakartas are mounting these attacks, that's a very big deal. And I hope if that's what the Chief Minister is saying, then there should be an investigation in that direction as well. Krishna Sagar Rao, yeah.
Absolutely, Shiva. On the Ramatirtham incident, we have identified, we know the facts at this point of time. There are TDP people involved for this incident. They're the one who did the incident, who brought it to social media, and who brought it live into the media right now.
Okay, so yeah, Krishna Sagar Rao, you wanted to respond, then I'll get Mr. Komareddy in.
See,
absolutely, they're trying to vandalizing acts to divert public attention. Absolutely, the vandalizing acts.
1 minute, you spoke. Listen.
Go on, sir.
This is the height of absurdity and below the belt politics by the YSRCP to say that a party will go and destroy temples for getting a political edge. It's a shame to make a statement like that, to make an allegation like that. If you have any sense of responsibility, don't make statements like that on a national TV. And don't be proud of making those statements. Now, you're talking to a party which lives for nation first, which actually built Ayodhya, which is now in the process of building Ayodhya temple, Ram temple for this country, through a Supreme Court, through a constitutional process.
BJP is not a sole protector of Hindus. Remember that. BJP always feels that they are the sole protector of Hindus. First, stop thinking in that perspective. Every person in this country loves to be respect for the religions as well.
And you stop Bharatiya Janata Party leaders, Shiv. They stopped Bharatiya Janata Party leaders to visit the temple which is desecrated.
Okay.
What is the fear in the minds of YSRCP? Why are they allowing PDP to go? And why are they not allowing BJP leaders to go?
Let's narrow this down. I want to keep this as, you know, we've spoken about the broad allegations that have been made. Let's bring it down now to the incident the incident that was mentioned by Abhaya Chaudhary, which is the Ramatirtham desecration, where the Lord Ram idol was vandalized. Mr. Komareddy, you've heard what Abhaya Chaudhary of the ruling party has said. He has said that the investigation has revealed the existence of a TDP hand. He's thrown a direct allegation at your party and said that the desecration was either conducted or facilitated or amplified by the TDP. How will you defend that?
Absolutely.
See, the first point is his statement that they've arrested 259 people is totally false. We demand the DGP to release the list. Where are those 259 people? Why have you not released the list, Mr. Chaudhary? So don't make false statements on national media. No one is going to believe you. And the second thing is, it is your people who are caught red-handed. Is Mr. Damodar Reddy not your party leader in Kurnool who had destroyed a temple? Is Mr. Pettam Pratap Reddy not your leader in Omkareshwar temple? So what are you talking today? See, our stand is very clear, Shiv. We want religious harmony to prevail. This kind of situation had never happened before in our state when Chandrababu Naidu Garu was Chief Minister. Have you seen one single church being attacked? One single mosque being attacked? This situation did not prevail before. It is Mr. Jagan Mohan Reddy's government role. We are seeing that these kind of attacks happening particularly on Hindu temples, and there is absolute inaction. I'll tell you one more example, Chef. Jagan Mohan Reddy himself was there in Vijayanagaram district.
Okay.
The district where Ramatirtham temple is there. Even after an attack, the Chief Minister doesn't even care to go and visit the temple. He doesn't even care to make a single statement when he visited Vijayanagaram district. So this shows the attitude of Jagan Mohan Reddy.
Respond Abhaya Chaudhary. Respond to that. Again, very specific points being made and allegations being made. Let Abhaya Chaudhary respond to that.
And Vijay Sai Reddy, their parliamentary party
You're saying that the Chief Minister is being indifferent to what's going on. Okay, let him respond.
Anger of the people in the state.
Let Abhaya Chaudhary respond, and then I'll go to Mr. Sagar Rao for the last one.
I can explain. Shiv, let me give you two facts here. I think when Patabi was going on a national channel and lying that during the TDP this kind of incident happened, during the Krishna Pushkaralu in Vijayawada, where the then Chief Minister was residing, he demolished 34 temples. And we have facts
Don't
around
club
that.
things.
We have facts
See,
around that. Anyway, let's
temples
not
or
go back.
churches or
What
This is a
mosques,
big crossfire
but
across
economic
administrations,
Let me
that
come back
means.
to the
development
statement he made.
activities are
Our
different.
chief minister visited the
See,
district.
Mr.
He was on a
Chaudhary,
government
don't
program.
try to
Our
divert the
endowments
issue.
minister visited the
Don't try
site.
to divert the issue.
Our,
As part of road widenings or
Patabi,
developmental
let me
activities,
speak. Patabi,
many
let me
places
speak.
across
There
the
should not be a
country,
double speak
as
like this.
part of development
See,
activities,
don't get afraid that
many
I'm going
places
to. I'm
of
putting
worship
facts on
are
the table. Come on.
transferred. You don't mix things. Here,
Take-
temples are being attacked.
One final-
Idols are being destroyed.
I'll take one
You're hurting
final.
the sentiments of
You are
Hindus.
unable to digest the
No,
public welfare.
is the politics going to preclude any, proper action in each of these cases? If there have been more than 100 cases of these desecrations or attacks or theft, etc., Krishna Sagar Rao, do you think action is going to be taken? Is there enough pressure on Jagan Mohan Reddy, or you think it's going to be drowned out by the politics of the TDP versus YSRCP and the BJP versus YSRCP and BJP versus TDP as well?
See, we are very concerned about the menace which is happening, and this must stop. Shiv, so that is our concern, that this cannot go on. And the whataboutery by the MLA here representing YSRCP will not work. They did it, we are doing it, they are doing it, doesn't work. You are responsible for the people who have elected you. This state has elected you with a tremendous majority. Now, what are you doing? Are you giving up and saying it's a political conspiracy? If somebody is conspiring, you are supposed to be finding that out. You're supposed to be enforcing the law. You're supposed to be responsible. Now, how are you just leaving it and saying, using words like guerrilla warfare? So if warfare happens, you lose.
Okay.
This is not about a man. This is about the government.
Okay.
We are very clear in our demand. This should stop. There should be no more attacks. We have
20 seconds left. I'll give it to the ruling party representative, Abhay Chaudhary. Only 20 seconds left on the show. Last word to you.
Shiv, out of the 57,525 temples, we have installed cameras for 40,000 temples. I think people, unable, the TDP and BJP are unable to digest the public welfare. Such incidents are being orchestrated. I'm going to put the culprits are going to be displayed publicly, and we are going to release the list. Absolutely, AP people are intelligent enough for BJP to make in for them to come in, but don't bring in a political agenda into the state. The Andhra Pradesh people.
We'll end it on that. We'll end it on that note. We'll end it on that note because I'm out of time. But I'm sure I'm going to be picking up this issue again during this week to follow up, because the ruling party has said they will release the list. They will parade, the people their investigations find to be the culprits, and then we'll take the story onward from there and see whether there is a larger design going on or these are separate, disparate incidents of attacks on temples in Andhra Pradesh. Make no mistake, a very serious issue, a very serious incident, and this is something that we will follow up here on India Today. Thank you very much, Krishna Sagar Rao, Abhay Chaudhary and Pattabhiram Komareddy for being with me here on.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.